Hey, I'm Johnny D.
I'm Little D.
I'm the OG, the old Gary, and you're listening to Hanging with Gary. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Yeah.
Guys, episode what? Episode
49.
49. We're getting closer.
Man, we can hardly wait. Hey, the compadre, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, someone.
Uh-oh.
Get on. I need a police escort. Where is he? Well, it looks like Jay-Z is MIA.
MIA.
Hey, did he get the memo?
No, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he was. Maybe.
He needs his
I
rest.
don't know. Big shout out, Jay-Z. Where were you at?
I don't know.
He may come in the middle of. It's not like him. He's never late. But this is Hanging with Gary, Johnny D, Little D, Jay-Z, MIA right now.
In the house.
The OG,
Yes, sir.
the old Gary, Hanging with Gary, Eagle Pass, Texas. Welcome to episode 49. A la llevamos. Thank you to all our 72 listeners. No, I just got it. Agarré la onda. It's 72 listeners just on one of those things. You know, one of the, ¿verdad? But because they can hear Hanging with Gary on YouTube or Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, or GaryHobbs.com. Now, John, you're the producer, so please tell our 10 listeners why you think we weren't on Spotify last week. Is it I didn't send the money or
No. It was I think
because I forget those things.
Well, the thing is that I use
on purpose.
I mean, talk about on the spot. Wow.
No. Well, hey. Somebody. You know, I mean, it was a whole response. Just one person.
Yeah, well,
one person wanted to know.
Services that I use that puts everything out there. It wasn't sinking in. I have no idea. So I had to do it individual.
And ladies and gentlemen, even if Johnny explained that in more detail, I would not know the difference. But I did have that one supporter send us a message that she couldn't find it on Spotify, but on the usual days, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, or GaryHobbs.com. And we have 48 episodes to prove it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, John, how was your weekend?
It was great. I had a couple of gigs. I had a quinceañera on Saturday and a wedding on Sunday.
Man, you're just making bucks, man.
I
Man.
wish.
Work.
Awesome.
No sé dónde está.
Little D has to throw 18-hour shifts, man, defending.
You know, and y'all are over here having fun. You know.
See, and then
Cooking out.
feelings. Well, 2 gigs, Johnny. That was good. How about you, D?
It was great. Actually talking about cooking out there, John. Our department had a friendly barbecue cook-off, and I ended up winning first place fajitas, first place chicken, and first place.
Thin Blue Smoke?
Yes, sir. All the way.
First place?
And
Congrats.
first place, People's Choice, which was a ribeye.
Now,
Yeah.
Dave, you said a friendly cook. Well, what does unfriendly mean? Like an unfriendly cookout?
I don't know, you know.
We've never had one of those.
I'm trying to keep it positive over here. But
Barbecue
yeah.
beans.
Well,
or something like that.
congrats, D. First place. First place.
First place
Wow.
all the way.
Awesome.
Johnny, he's going to have to come one of these days and, Matt, how I wish I could win, the grill that we are currently raffling out by Monster Rocket Stove Grill by Triple J Custom Welding. They're out of Seguin, Texas. We are going to be announcing the next couple of days for sure when we're going live next week, because we're going to have to just raffle that out.
Yes.
We still have tickets available, ladies and gentlemen. Pass the word. We still have some tickets available. But we have a Monster Rocket Stove Grill, and it was built by Triple J Custom Welding Seguin. A big shout out to Juan and Crystal Bustamante. Love them. We got 3 prizes. The Monster Rocket Stove Grill, then a smaller Rocket Stove Grill. The big one has the David Lee Garza Los Musicales and Gary Hobbs logos on the grill. And the second prize is a smaller Rocket Stove Grill that has just the Gary Hobbs logo. And then we have an autographed guitar that's autographed by David Lee Garza, the Musicales, yours truly, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. And so 3 prizes. And you can still call us at 830-513-3792. Once again, 830-513-3792. How I wish I could have won one of those grills so we could have little D, just...
They're awesome.
Weekend, brother. But my weekend, guys, Friday, we were in Lubbock, Texas. It had been a long time since we had been in Lubbock, and gracias a la linda gente de Lubbock que apoya la música tejana. We were at Pure Tejano. It's a nightclub, Pure Tejano. And of course, big shout out Rick and Eric Benavides, who contacted us. But a big shout out to Eric Valdez, the owner. Man, great guy, great service. Big shout out to La Soya family, compadre Ray and Lori and all the clan and all those lovely people that showed up, Lubbock, Texas. And I'm going to say a little joke, but I'm not a comedian, but right before the show, I had people come up to me and very nicely to take pictures, and I always oblige guys. I'm never, and even during the break, and I went and I sat down with my wife, Diana. Le digo, Reina, you weren't on the road in the 90s, but in the 90s, I would, during my break, be almost a whole hour taking Polaroid pictures at $5 a pop. $5 a and
I was one of your photographers.
Yes, remember John? and these cameras, these smartphone cameras, just blew that business out of the water.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, dang, I could have picked up some money there on Friday night, but true story, it crossed my mind. But thank you, Pure Tejano, Lubbock, Texas, and I am looking forward to going back to Lubbock, Texas, con el favor de Dios, soon. Now, Saturday, on the 12th, we were in San Angelo, Texas. We were with the Canales family, and they were celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. So big shout out, felicidades, Ray and Dolores Canales. What a wonderful crowd, Johnny and D. Wonderful crowd. And it was at a small venue, but it was at the country club. I was at a country club.
Nice.
Really nice. Food was great and stuff like that. I at my age, I think I'm starting to be, sympathetic, more addicted to these private events because there's cake, there's food, there's, but congratulations, Ray, Dolores Canales, on their 25th wedding anniversary. We were in San Angelo last Saturday. You are listening to Hanging with Gary on this episode number 49 with Johnny D, Little D, yours truly, OG. Hey, me compadre, Jay-Z.
¿Dónde estás, Jaime?
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. You're listening to Hanging with Gary. Here's Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Little D. Hanging with Gary. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas, land of the free, home of the wild, next to the open border. Okay, enough of that.
Literally.
In Gary Hobbs news today, I'd like to remind everybody of our Gary Hobbs 2024 Bahamas cruise, November 9th through the 17th, 2024. It is on Harmony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. Once again, departing from Galveston, goes to Cozumel, to Nassau, and Perfect Day, Coco Cay, Bahamas. Entertainment by Debbie Ligarzalo Musicales, Rem Herrera, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects, Ruben Peña, a.k.a. Tejano Loco, with us on the cruise. Special appearances by Cesar Omar, Hector Gutierrez, and Johnny D. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. I will say that yesterday I was alarmed that I thought I saw an email that all the cabins were sold out for this cruise on Royal Caribbean. Yeah, and I just got a text a little while ago that there's still cabins available. So you still have time, ladies and gentlemen. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com for more information. Once again, November 9th through the 17th, 2024. our Gary Hobbs family and friends 6th cruise, our Bahamas cruise. Yeah.
I can't stop talking enough about that ship to my friends. It's awesome. It's really, really nice in there.
It's a great ship.
Yeah.
We did our first 4 on the Liberty of the Seas, and that was a nice ship. I kind of miss it, but no, it doesn't compare to Harmony of the Seas. It was just great.
Top notch.
And I also wanted to send a big shout out to Don Freddy Martinez Sr., who headlined last Saturday the Vegas Tejano Takeover. Don Freddy Martinez and Sonny Osuna, the legends, and Carlos Guzman. And from all reports that I hear and that I see on social media, it was a very successful weekend for Vegas Tejano Takeover. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they had numerous of bands. Oh my God, I know David Lee was there on Friday, and Jay Perez.
Art Tijerina was there too.
Art Tijerina, yeah. And then what? They've always had some kind of I don't want to say the Sundays. You know, I think they were doing more like afternoon stuff. But this year they had La Mafia and Los Palominos on Sunday. Man, that's just a fantastic lineup. Yeah. Congratulations to David and Sarah Chavez. Land Point, and they're the producers of Vegas Tejano Takeover. And we did the last 2 years, guys, and so we can't, I'm not going to do the pool party anymore, Johnny. I'm not going to be putting on those Speedos anymore, and no more. I already did my job. I planted, I paid the price, right? It was not very nice looking. But no, we were there last year, of course, and then we played Friday, and then on Saturday, mi compadre Jaime Samago and I were part of that Jimmy Gonzalez tribute, and we sang 2 songs. But
was Jay-Z wearing Speedos too?
No, Jay-Z definitely did not wear Speedos. He's not into that. But hey, David and Sarah, you got our phone number, Dave. But congratulations, Don Freddy Martinez Sr. and the legends. All reports are that they put on a great show. So felicidades. But one more note. I do want to remind everybody that come August 23rd, 24th, 25th of 2024 is the Mexican Fiesta in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we are finally back in Milwaukee. Con el favor de Dios. We're going to be there the Friday, August 23rd. Yours truly, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects, Mexican Fiesta, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They have a lineup as well. Oh my God, La 45, AJ Castillo, De Parranda, David Ligarza Los Musicales headlining on the Saturday. We're headlining on the Friday. But Conjunto Romo, Delta Boys, Baraja de Oro, they're one of my favorites. Los Navaira, of course, oh my God, they're just fantastic. And other bands. I was going to say, I just saw that Bumpers Wacky Wednesday is going to be there. I think he's going to be emceeing, and of course, he'll probably do some segments, some shows. A big shout out to Bumper Gomez. And again, Friday, August 23rd, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Will, Johnny D, and Little D, and Jay-Z, MIA, the OG. Other news, Gary Hobbs news, Tejano Cruisers. This is for our Tejano Cruisers. I want to send a big shout out to all our Tejano Cruisers that have been supporting our Gary Hobbs family and friends cruises. Thank you to the Tejano Cruisers that are on board on the Gary Hobbs family and friends Bahamas 2024 cruise. Now, we have some exciting news, Johnny, to announce to our Tejano Cruisers of our get-together at our Mr. Sancho's Resort in Cozumel, Mexico. That's going to be on Monday, November the 11th, 2024. My wife, Diana, and I, we've secured the cost of gratuities and the space to hold our Hanging with Gary podcast beach party. This space is reserved for Gary Hobbs Cruise Tejano events ticket holders only, Johnny.
Nice.
Dave. Okay, so to prepay your all-inclusive day pass, you can call or text Happy Mireles at 450-1168. We're about to email our database or all those that are registered to be with us at the Bahamas cruise, right? But you do have to have ticket events, to all our events, on the cruise to be able to participate. Now, we'll also have our own reserved area with a swim-up bar pool, got tables and huts. Plus, it's an all-you-can-eat and drink that's included with our own assigned waiters. But there's a limited space availability. And again, you have to call Happy Mireles at 469-450-1168. I think you can call and reserve for right now, like with $5 or something like that, Johnny. And then but Happy Mireles would explain it to you a lot better. Got limited space availability, and we hope to see all our Tejano cruisers there hanging with Gary podcast beach party, and make that call. That is Gary Hobbs' new segment on Hanging with Gary. We'll be right back.
I'm Little D. Here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Little D. It's Mr. David Villanueva, Johnny D, Johnny Davila, Jay-Z, mi compadre Jay-Z, who I got to tell you, as of right now, wait.
Where you at, Jaime?
Is that his escort? No, it's not him. Okay. Well, I hope you're okay, compadre Jay-Z. And I'm OG, the old Gary. Hanging with Gary, we are in Eagle Pass, Texas. On today's Tejano segment, we bring music, new music, and of course, Tejano music. In this case, is very good, great music. Jay Perez, of course, everybody knows Jay. He's a phenomenal singer. Jay Perez and the band. They got a new song that's just been hitting #1 just all over the place. And it is from their El Patron album, who is nominated for a Latin Grammy nominee along with us. It was tooth and nail, Jay and us, and then we both lost. Congratulations, Juan Trevino, for the 40th time on winning the Latin Grammy. We love him, but we hate him, but we love him. But okay, but this is new music. Jay Perez from the El Patron album. This is Dices.
Seguir junto a mí, que tu amor se ha acabado, sé que vas a negarlo, pero tus ojos dicen lo contrario. Pongamos las cartas en la mesa, finalmente hablar con la verdad. Si estás confundida y necesitas tiempo, te lo doy porque tú eres mi universo. Eres mi centro de gravedad. Eres mi aire, mi otra mitad. Mi destino es contigo. No conozco otro camino.
That's the Jay Perez with the song Dices. Jay Perez and the band. They are bandmates. They're at Freddie Records, of course. He's been on the label for many, many years, and we're the new guys on the totem pole. But great music by Jay Perez, Dices, from the El Patron album. And big shout out to Jay crew. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up.
What do you say, Johnny?
Yeah.
Thumbs up for sure.
Definitely.
I think when you're someone like Jay Perez and you have that kind of phenomenal voice, you know, I think you're halfway already there. But then you got to look at music but it's driving and makes people dance, and I think that's the recipe for success for a lot of us Tejano singers. But phenomenal singer Jay Perez with his hit Dices on the Today's Tejano segment here on Hanging with Gary. We'll be right back. Yes, we're back. Hanging with Gary, Eagle Pass, Texas. Johnny Davila, David Villanueva, Gary Hobbs, compadre Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
Where you at, Ivy?
He's coming. He's police escort. He'll be here in a minute. On our today's our throwback segment, I thought we'd kind of like mess it up a little bit, just. But instead of doing our throwback segment, Gary Hobbs throwback segment, I want to push it forward. Now, Johnny, you're a writer and songwriter, and you're a vocalist, and you're a musician. You play alto and tenor and soprano. But most people know our support group, but a lot of people don't know that you wrote 2 songs on this last CD that was nominated for a Latin Grammy nomination. Not just Jay Perez's, right? Ours too. But you wrote 2 songs from the Sin Fin album, Freddie Records, Gary Hobbs, and you wrote Estoy Sufriendo, and you wrote Solo Mentiras. I really wanted. Now you've written songs for Cari Carina, and you had a number 1 song there.
Todo este cariño.
Todo este cariño. Cari Carina, dear friend of ours, homegirl, and then you went on to write Estoy Sufriendo. I mean, you already had that. I'm sorry, but we recorded it, and we recorded Solo Mentiras. And I wanted to go to Estoy Sufriendo because really feedy stuff, and
Yeah.
I know you for doing more progressive stuff, but of course Hector Gutierrez produced the album, and Roger Salinas did the accordion on this, and I thought he did a great job. But can you tell me a little bit about Estoy Sufriendo?
Well, actually, Estoy Sufriendo, that feedy accordion stuff was my first thought about it, first of all. And you know what? And I think I played it once like in a mariachi style back in the day. Pero
So you had it in your vault for a good while.
Along with Todo Este Cariño y Solo Mentiras. Solo Mentiras was actually the
So what you're trying to say is that you've been holding out on us, right, D?
Uh-oh.
That sounds like it's been holding out on us. But
Give me the material, Johnny. Come on now.
what was it something we didn't send, like the deposit?
No. Actually, it was my compadre, en paz descanse, Charlie.
There you go.
Charlie, I would say every song that I wrote, it would go through him. Like, he would give it the okay. Like,
I get you.
Back in the day, I showed him this. I mean, I have about 30 songs that I've written.
That's pretty good.
Pero, and actually, no grudges or anything. But you recorded one of my songs before in another album, but that one it was registered under Charlie. But you did record another one of my songs before.
Okay, I don't have my attorney with present, so we cannot speak of those things without legal representation.
No, of course not. No, of course.
I saw that on a crime thing, crime series.
CSI.
I want my lawyer.
No, but it was like a foot in the door.
Okay.
It was kind of a foot at the door kind of song, you know. So
Well, I tell you that
But,
Estoy Sufriendo, my wife, Diana, I'll ask her, Reina, okay, of all the songs, what do you like? And she will say, Estoy Sufriendo. And she liked Quédate Conmigo, but she loves Estoy Sufriendo. So we want to bring that to our audience today, all 72 listeners. And this is a song written by ours truly, Johnny Davila, Johnny D. Again, he's a vocalist and musician, songwriter, and produces. He's got his own band, Dale Play Show Band, here in Eagle Pass, Texas. But this is something that was written by Johnny, and we recorded on the Sin Fin album, Freddie Records. This is Estoy Sufriendo.
Traigo en el alma un dolor muy fuerte que me hace pedazos pensando solo en ti. Con las amenazas diciendo que hoy te marchas y no habrá manera que te pueda detener. Solo te pido otra oportunidad para enseñarte que te quiero de verdad. Nada es imposible, este sueño que anhelamos cuando tú y yo soñamos en amarnos. Estoy sufriendo por tus besos. Estoy sufriendo por tu amor. Ya no soporto el sufrimiento. Ya no soporto este dolor. Espero un momento para demostrar mi amor. Ya no habrá motivo para que te quieras marchar. En el alma un dolor muy fuerte que me hace pedazos pensando solo en ti. Con las amenazas diciendo que hoy te marchas y no habrá manera que te pueda detener. Solo te pido otra oportunidad para enseñarte que te quiero de verdad. Nada es imposible, este sueño que anhelamos cuando tú y yo soñamos en amarnos. Estoy sufriendo por tus besos. Estoy sufriendo por tu amor. Ya no soporto el sufrimiento. Ya no soporto este dolor. Espero un momento para demostrar mi amor. Ya no habrá motivo para que te quieras marchar.
Estoy sufriendo. No, el que estoy sufriendo es yo, ya no me da las canciones, no me. You keep them in the vault and.
I was in a dark place.
No.
We need the combination.
He's holding out on the hits.
You're holding out on the hits, John.
And I was-
But hey, it's a really nice song. It moves, and I'm telling you, que my wife, le digo, Reina, which is the one you like? I like Estoy Sufriendo. She likes Quédate Conmigo too. But Estoy Sufriendo from the Sin Fin album, Freddie Records, Gary Hobbs, written by Johnny Davila, our very own Johnny D from Hanging with Gary. Again, this is a throwback segment, but we took it forward, right? But you're listening to Hanging with Gary. We'll be right back. Hanging with Gary, Johnny D,
Yeah.
Little D, OG, and hey, you compadre Jay-Z? Hey, compadre Jay-Z, check out there, check.
No llegó.
Check.
He never got here.
What? No? No, he's not going to make it to the no. Listen, Hanging with Gary in Eagle Pass, Texas. This is Before We Leave segment. This Friday, we are in Robstown, Texas. Friday, July 19th. We are at the location. Yours truly, Gary Hobbs, Pio Trevino y su magic. I'm looking forward to that, man. Nostalgic and nothing but Tejano and an old friend of ours, Pio Trevino, su grupo Magic. They're with us. This Friday, July 19th at the location. Gary Hobbs and Pio Trevino. And then on Saturday, we are back in Big D, Dallas, Texas. Saturday, July 20th, Players Sports Bar. Always a pleasure to be in Dallas, Texas. Oak Cliff area. Oak Cliff. This Saturday, July 20th, Players Sports Bar. Now, on the Friday, the 26th, we are in Red Oak, Texas, as we speak for a private event. And that will be with, I can let you know in a minute, with the Garcia family. But those are things that are on the horizon for us. Once again, Hanging with Gary's on YouTube and Spotify. Well, you let me know, right, Johnny? But Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, or GaryHobbs.com. Just a few reminders. Our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise, Bahamas Cruise 2024. You can still call because there's still some cabins available, but they're going to go fast, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about our cabins. We're talking about cabins on the ship. But visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com for our November 9th through 17th, 2024 Bahamas Cruise to Cozumel, Mexico, Nassau, Bahamas, Perfect Day, Coco Cay, Bahamas, Ram Herrera, David Lee Garza, yours truly, Gary Hobbs, Ruben Peña, Tejano Loco. Special appearances, Cesar Omar, Hector Gutierrez, and our own Johnny D in the house. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. Before we leave, guys, you want to send condolences to somebody, right?
Yes, I wanted to send my condolences to the Maldonado family. One of our good friends, George Maldonado, passed away. He's also Border Patrol agent. He passed away last week.
Well, our condolences to the Maldonado family.
And also, on another sad note, Mr. Danny Flores, también a good friend of ours. He worked for CPL aquí en Eagle Pass for a long time también.
Our condolences to the Flores family. And God grace them with peace and comfort and strength. Was Johnny D, Little D, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
This is Gary Hobbs, Eagle Pass, Texas. As we leave,
Nope.
No.
He didn't get here.
No.
llegó.
and so must be some G16 classified information.
I think I didn't get the mail.
Hey, until next week, y'all be careful. Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. God bless, stay safe. See you next week.
See ya.
Hello there. Laters.